Welcome back, everyone, to Kat Reacts, a live reaction show where I, Kat MacBerrie, live react to the latest trailers that have premiered on Disney+. And oh boy, have we got a lot of them. First off, happy Disney Plus Day, or several days after, whenever this comes out. Yeah, Disney Plus dropped a lot of stuff, a lot of which is material that Doug and I plan to review, of course. We have our whole list here of things that we definitely intend to get to when they come out. But I figured rather than react to them individually, how about I react to the special talking about them all at once? And so today I'll be live reacting to Marvel Studios' Disney Plus Day special, which is pretty much an overview of all the Marvel material that we plan to see in the year coming up. Like, I'm pretty certain this involves both the TV shows and the movies, but we're gonna focus on the TV shows mostly. I'm aware that there's other content like the Pixar films and other Disney Channel stuff, but we're gonna strictly focus on the Marvel stuff today, just because those hold the most intrigue for us, and we know for a fact that those are the ones that we're definitely gonna be live reacting to in the future. I'm also going to be doing a separate live reaction to the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, just because obviously it's not included in this, and it's definitely a series we intend to get to. But for now, let's see all the goodies that Marvel has decided to release on this day. I will say now, I was spoiled on a lot of this stuff because, you know, once these titles dropped, everything just exploded. The internet exploded, Facebook exploded, Twitter exploded, like, Jesus. There was no way I could avoid this, and I would have recorded a lot sooner, but as I've mentioned before, I'm still kind of drowning in backlog in terms of videos. I'm still trying to recover from the chaotic month that was October with all the stuff that I had to do. So this has been kind of like on the back burner. Like, it took me longer than I would have liked to get to the Boba Fett trailer too, and while I would like to get to these as soon as they drop, it just feels like they come out quicker than I can get to them. And keep in mind, I do have a full-time job, so I'm not always free to like record these at my leisure. Another thing to keep in mind too is that this is a 14-minute special, and while I do intend to try and find the footage for this to play alongside, given that the YouTube bots have been coming down particularly hard on this one, it might be a little tougher, so this might be replaced with still images instead of video, but I'll do my best. So let's get started and see what all the good stuff Marvel has for us in the future. And play. Even the fucking specials open with the Marvel opening. 20 seconds of logos. Ooh, we're going black and white.
What's a single girl like you doing rattling around this big house?
I really wish we live reacted to this when we had the chance, but we were moving at the time, so that just wasn't feasible.
And they lived happily ever after.
What are you talking about? This is Marvel. There's no such thing as happily ever after. Because this is a retrospective of what we've seen so far. I'm a little confused.
Holding thousands of people hostage.
Or maybe this leads up to season 2, which I didn't think there'd be a season 2, but
I have everything under control.
do you, Wanda? Do you really?
No idea what you've unleashed.
Okay, so now we're going over Winter Falcon. What the heck? Is this just like a overview of like past shows? Don't get me wrong, it's nice to see this again, but still, it's like, I watch this, I know what goes on in these. Actually, I can only imagine if you were a person who never actually watched these shows and then decided to watch this and everything just got spoiled for you. And now we move on to Loki. I should just call this a previously on segment, because that's what this feels like at this point.
Get out of my way.
Bitch slapped in slow motion.
I'm Miss Minutes, and it's my job to catch you up before you stand trial for your crimes.
I think Disney's doing that well enough without you, Miss Minutes. I mean, they're basically spoiling everything. Like, why even watch the series at this point? I mean, we could just watch this special and be totally caught up with everything.
Looking for directions, sir? Because you seem to have lost your way.
Now we're on to What If. I heard people want Marvel to recast T'Challa. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but given how things are going with the Wakanda movie, I feel like that sort of thing is inevitable. I mean, you can't exactly write that character out at this point. I do look forward to season 2. I want to see what other kooky stories they come up with that the fans are inevitably going to complain about. And now we go on to Hawkeye. Let's see, you're gonna spoil this for us too with the extended trailer? I'm starting to think Doug was right about these things. How the hell does he smash through glass without it getting stuck in his entire body?
Do you mind getting that? My mom canceled my credit card.
Freaking mooch.
Oh, can we take this one? Man, this
Ooh,
is
that's a
beautiful.
beauty.
No, smashing the 72 Challenger. Come on.
Okay, I agree with not wanting to smash the windows on a Challenger, but you're still in a fucking Oldsmobile, man. Come on.
Get over here. I need you to drive.
What? How do I drive?
Come over here.
No, you.
How old is
drive.
she?
I shoot.
I'm not hearing you. You drive, okay?
Nice reference to the Hawkeye that's deaf in the comics.
Come on.
Oh shit. You're messing up that nice car with the leather interior. That hurts me. Ooh, look at this artsy 360 shot. Okay, as someone who has like motion sickness and can't read in the car, this is like triggering it for me.
Not this one.
Really arguing over which arrows to use. Oh, doggo! Ooh. Right, nards.
A plunger arrow? What is a trick that is completely useless?
You say that, but wait till you're falling off a building.
Kate, follow me.
Oh, you're just gonna block the fucking bridge? Are you serious? You were like the biggest asshole. Bullshit. There's no fucking way that arrow carried them and slide them across the top of the train unscathed. Bullshit. Now, what do we got here?
Can't tell the difference.
Oh, this is that Moon Knight trailer. I heard Oscar Isaac was gonna be in it. It's weird, I think he's cute, but I think his accent is actually hotter.
Devours you.
What's he, like a white Batman?
I'm Jennifer Walters. I'm a normal lawyer. Well,
Except that I'm green.
not normal.
These transformations
Ah, we got
are
She-Hulk.
triggered by anger and fear.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
This.
It's not really the brown girls from Jersey
Ah, now we got Miss Marvel.
I got this,
You
right?
see her outfit still is cheesy. I am Groot. Ugh. The holiday special, please. Season 2, yes, of What If. I definitely want to see that. Echo, I have no idea what that is. Loki Season 2, obviously I'm going to watch that. X-Men 97, shit. Spider-Man freshman year. I'm on the fence about that. Ironheart. Maybe. Oh, definitely Agatha. You gotta watch Agatha. Armor Wars, I'm not sure. Oh, Marvel Zombies. Secret Invasion. Finally, we get to see what's up with the Skrulls. Alright, so that was the Marvel Studios Disney Plus Day special. I gotta say, I didn't expect it to be just a collage of, like, promotions and trailers and stuff. I kind of expected better, to be honest. Like, did we really need to see the whole thing promoting WandaVision, Falcon Winter Soldier, Loki, and What If? I mean, come on. Most fans will have watched that stuff already. We did not need to see a whole collage of it again. It's kind of pointless. As for the new stuff, I appreciate the sneak peek to Hawkeye, obviously. Again, I can't say I'm too excited about it, because again, I don't like that they're trying to make this like a Christmas special or whatever. And I don't know, like, Kate Bishop is coming across to me like a teenager that doesn't know what she's doing, which I'm sure is the whole point here, because she's supposed to be his inexperienced protege and stuff, and he's got to show her the ropes, but I feel like we're probably going to be annoyed by her, at least for like the first like 3 episodes or so, but I could be wrong. As for the rest of the stuff that they pretty much name dropped, and the few other snippets they showed of TV shows, I guess I'll go over them individually in terms of whether or not we plan to review them or not. So She-Hulk, yeah, definitely going to watch She-Hulk. I wasn't expecting Bruce to be in it, although it does make sense. And he's actually Professor Hulk, which I'm uncertain whether or not that's in continuity or not, because I thought that he was back to normal. Or maybe I'm thinking, because I don't know, he appears at the end of Shang-Chi, and he's normal again, so maybe this takes place after that, after the events. I don't know. Regardless, we're still gonna watch it anyway, because it's about time She-Hulk got her own goddamn series. Miss Marvel, definitely watching that. I don't really know that much about Miss Marvel, to be honest, other than what I've seen in the comics and video games and stuff, but she seems like a fun character, so definitely gonna watch that. Secret Invasion, like, I want to know what's up with the Skrulls, man. I want to know where Nick Fury's been all this time. We haven't heard anything about that since, was it the end of WandaVision? And I think it's about time we got a decent follow-up to that and what their whole plan is for being on the planet, and in regards to what their involvement was during Spider-Man and all that. Moon Knight, I Again, this is a character I know nothing about. I only know that Oscar Isaac was in it, and he's a good actor, and I'm hoping that this will hopefully get rid of the stigma and stench left over from his roles in the Star Wars sequel trilogy, and hopefully establish him as like an actual Marvel hero. Again, I'll probably research it on my own, or I might wait to be surprised, we'll see, but I am intrigued by this. What If Season 2, like I said, I am definitely intrigued to see more stories, see what direction this goes in. Interesting to see if they still keep T'Challa and use him in stories, if they recast him or not. It probably would be better in my opinion, but we'll have to wait and see. Echo, I have no clue about Echo, like, whatsoever. This will just be one of those things that I'm pretty much throwing myself into head first without really looking up anything. But hopefully it'll turn out semi-decent. Loki Season 2, I mean, I will watch it if only because of how the end of the first season went, and y'all know my feelings about that. I was not happy with how Season 1 ended, and I'm hoping to God that Season 2 fixes that and leaves off on a better point, because I just felt so disappointed and frustrating. It just felt like we went through all of Loki for nothing, and they had good things going in Loki, which is a shame that it led up to what felt like almost nothing. But again, we'll see where they go with this. Spider-Man freshman year. Again, we're on the fence with this. On the one hand, it'd be interesting to see the actual origins of this version of Spider-Man. I know people have joked over and over about, oh, how many times we're going to see Uncle Ben get killed and yada yada. Honestly, I think it was one of the best decisions that Marvel did was when they rebooted Spider-Man again, was to not do the origin and just jump into it like it was an extension of the regular MCU. That was really the best decision they ever made, because allowed us to just experience and meet the new Peter as he is now and get to know him as a character and not through his established backstory. I'm not sure how I feel about it being animated. It's probably for the best though, considering, you know, how hard it would be to get another live action series going in addition to all the other live action series, but I guess we'll see how it goes. Ironheart, I'm not sure about that. I think it's Iron Man related, but don't quote me. Again, this is something completely new to me. I have no clue, but again, I will watch it anyway, just out of curiosity. Agatha House of Harkness, oh man, I am excited for that. I loved Agatha so much in WandaVision. She was such a fun character, and it'll be interesting to see exactly how she gets out of her brainwashing that Wanda performed on her at the end of the season, and see how she gets back to being her wickedly evil self. I'm sure they're gonna like try to make her a little more sympathetic. I mean, they kind of did in WandaVision, but we're probably going to see more to her story, because she did live like hundreds of years before we met her, so we'll see what happens in this, but either way, it should be a lot of fun. And finally, Armor Wars. I know Don Cheadle's going to be in it, so this is probably going to be focused around War Machine and him trying to take up the mantle after Tony's passing. Again, I don't really know much else other than that, added to a pile of things that I'm kind of ignorant about. But yeah, in terms of just promoting the new stuff, I suppose it created intrigue enough. They showed just enough of certain series where it like piqued my interest. But I felt like they could have done better with promoting this as a whole. Cut out the stuff that's already been out and actually promote the new stuff that we've been waiting on. Because, I mean, it's Disney Plus Day. You want to, like, create intrigue and get people to watch this stuff. And let's face it, most Marvel fans will have watched every single thing up to this point. So there's no point in promoting the past stuff. Maybe that's just me. So yeah, we have a lot of Marvel stuff on our plate to look forward to. I'm definitely looking forward to Hawkeye when it premieres Thanksgiving week, and pretty much everything else here afterward. So like I said, I'll write a list of all the things we plan to review and post on the channel update, just so y'all can know what to expect from us. But until next time, when we go down the Marvel rabbit hole, I am Kat MacBerrie, and on your left,